So let's take a look at what does it mean to have a high authority and trusted website. So have a look at the blog here. So if you're a broker and you're hesitant about do I need a website? Do I need to get on board with digital marketing? Look, I've been okay for the past 30 years. I'll be fine for the next 30 years. And so will my son and their son when, I pass this business down. Whatever your story might be. The reality is things are changing very quickly. Every 3 months, every 6 months, things are changing. Things are developing quicker than you can say hot potato. So yes, you're going to be doing things face to face. I do things face to face. Everyone, pretty much every single person in the world does things face to face, and also within the business. Most businesses, sell face to face, meet clients face to face. What your website there is for, there's many reasons, but for you in particular is to raise that authority and trust level. So if you're meeting with a client and you had a great meeting and they're happy, you're happy, you go away, they go away, they have a little bit more research, they would want to check out your website, you've left them your business card, they go, oh, let's have a look at this website, and they just see it's atrocious, it's old, it's not been updated, you've not posted a blog in 2 years, it just looks like you really don't care, it looks like you just sold them a dream, that they're thinking, well, this doesn't quite match up to, you said you were innovative, you said you were forward thinking, you said you're here for the long run, you're going to look after them forever and ever, you get providing the best deals, you're always on top of everything, and then they look and it's just crap. It's like going into an office, maybe on the brochure, it was all looked nice and they got stock images, but you go in the office and it's just shit. It's just like things don't look nice, tacky. It's you just even though the actual, the logical things behind the business, as in, yes, we can get you insured. If you have an issue, you will be covered. Maybe that's ticked off, but all above that of how you present yourself, people just think, I don't really trust this business. Are they going to be here tomorrow? I don't really want to work with a business that's not like on top of their game. I want to work with forward-thinking companies, ones that I feel strong with, the ones I feel, have a lot of authority in their space, in their channel, and one that exudes trust. So you kind of get where I'm coming from with this. So you need to look good at both sides, and even maybe before the meeting, maybe you're on a phone call, or maybe they're just browsing online. Maybe they want to have a look at some brokers locally, and what are they doing? They're checking out websites. They're not just going to call everyone and just see how the call goes. People are used to checking out websites just for interest if it's there. And if you're giving them a really good impression that, wow, he's got loads of pages, loads of content, he's got videos, he's got blog posts, he's ranking for a lot of this stuff. It looks like he's really putting a lot of money and effort. It sounds like, your business has got a lot of budget that you've put into it. And it sounds like it's strong. It's got that room, which means, people want to go with sturdy businesses that are going to be there with them forever. So you want to be portraying that. And, if your website isn't, or you have no idea, ask me or do a free review on it. But that's, you want to be comparing, you want to be looking at sites which are, like Simply Business, the Broker Network has got a great site. So if you have a look, let's do Broker Network. Here we are. We've got some logos down below. It just exudes just so much class, so much it's nice, Even just this, I'm not even reading anything, but I just feel that they are just on the pinnacle, on the best edge of innovation. I've not read a single word, but I know it's there if I want to read it. I know it's there. I know that they've got good designers there. I know they've invested heavily into it. It's that feeling that you get. It's the same feeling as you walk into like a really clean, crisp office or a nice shop. So like, be good if they had links and I could just click on them. But Ages, I've got a really nice site. Let's go on it. I'll show you what I mean. You just look, you feel that they have power, that they're in. Look at it. It's just you just feel authority, you feel trust. Plenty of content on there. You feel like, you know, it's user friendly. It's just it's there with the times, you know. And yes, they've invested hundreds of thousands into this. But if you have even if you have a small budget or no budget, but you know you need to put money, you investing into it. You know, you've got people like me that can, you know, get you to a really good standard at like a tiny fraction of the cost, which is what I want to do. I want to get every single broker under my wing and just, you know, take them with me to sky high. So we've got RSA. Not the charity. Their site, nice. You know, you just look. Even you just feel there's lots of stuff there. You've got videos. It presents itself so well, so well. And I'm not reading a thing. Or I don't need to. I just need to scroll. I need to know that there's content there, and it just needs to feel good with me. And it needs to be have technology there, be user friendly. So not that it's not just about design. It's about all those things. It's about the user friendliness, the technology, the design, the content, the videos, everything. If you just got a good design with no meat behind it, then people see straight through that. People can see straight through. Just nice. Look, it's just at the forefront of design. Simple, clean. It's a simple design, but it's not simple. They're not simple, but they have a simple design. But the design is very complicated, but it's simple. As in, there's a lot that's gone into the design to think that simplicity is the way to go. See the picture. So you want to elevate. You know, get your clients to, even if you're not getting quote and buy system, just get them to that next level of how they think about you. That you want to keep that whole journey from even before the client to after the client. Just the whole. You say your customer service is amazing, then give them a good facility, a good standing of your online space. They're at home, they're in the business. You know, you want to see that this is who I'm working with, and they've got facilities there, they've got information there. Facilities, I mean, like contact things, or maybe you've got a document portal, all those sorts of stuff. But you just want to. Why would you not invest in your online space? It just baffles me. So yeah, you don't want them to have second thoughts about you just because you've not spent a little bit of budget towards how you look online. And look, so really ideally, if we're talking about actual steps, you need to have a really good design that's at the forefront, exuding lots of authority and trust. You need to have a good amount of content, at least 1,000 words per policy page. Each of your policies, each needs to be broken down, every single page. Create that just at mass. And then ongoing, you need to write blog posts that have been researched so not just typing it. Research what people are searching for. Look at the top 10 articles. Just take them in. Look at how much content there, how they're structured there. They got videos, and create something 3, 5, 10 times better. Get that on there. It takes a lot of work, but it'll pay off in a year, 2 years. 2 years is the ROI for SEO. And then what you want to do is use a website called Ahrefs. And then look at all the links. So have a look on this site and then look at all the links that are linking to all those articles, and then contact each of those people. So you can use hunter.io. Hunter.io. It's a little thing here. Google, you can add it to your Google Chrome. And basically what it does, it can get contact emails from those websites, so you can find the marketing email for particular people. So you feel, yeah, that's the person who managed the blog. Or at the bottom of the article, or at the bottom of their website, they might have those emails. But what Hunter.io does, and it's fine for GDPR as well, you can contact them because it actually scrapes the emails from the website. So if someone's email is actually public on the website, could be in some blog post, that's a blog post 293, and they put their email there, that's fine because it's on the public domain. You found it online, it's visible online, you can contact that person. And that's why Hunter.io is fine, because it kind of scrapes it for you and tells you the page that email was found on. And it's also fine if it's publicly, if you found it publicly in the code. So if you've got a form, if there's a basic form, you can go in the page source and you can see the email there, and then that's fine. What you can't do is just contact people that cold contact people that are not on the public domain. Yeah, so that's fine. Don't do that. Don't mass email like a board list that's not GDPR compliant. But enough on GDPR. Not talking about GDPR here. Talking about your authority and trust. So yeah, make the right. And also Google will see that over time because what Google wants is when somebody's typing something in, they want to make sure that they're providing the right answers for that person. So if there's a page, for example, what is public liability insurance? Whoever has written the best, most comprehensive article on that and answering everything, and thinking how to add more information like case studies, link out, don't be greedy, link out to other websites, maybe other brokers who have got content on there. You needs to be natural, because you would link out to other places where they can get more information from. Have some videos just explaining certain areas. You might have a 2,000 word article, and in 2 years it'll be like a 10,000 word article. So you need to make sure it's the most comprehensive guide, and then get all the links that So go onto Ahrefs and then find all the links that have been linking to the top articles at the moment, and then email all those people that are linking to that one and just say, look, I see you've linked out to this article. What is public liability insurance? We have created an article that's 3 times better. We've covered this, and this point, which this one hasn't. It's going to provide more value for your readers. We've added videos, testimonials, case studies, of people that have been saved by having this, or actually in a really bad situation because they didn't have it, and now they're stuck. And so all those, people love horror stories. Because that's why I love insurance, because it's just so logical. It's basically you're doing this activity. This could happen. If this does happen, you could end up having to pay this amount. Could you afford that if that was to happen? If no, just pay this little bit amount each year, each month, and we'll cover you. That's it. So I love it. And then Google will start to see that, wow, you have the best content, i.e. the best answer. So the more content just thinks at the moment, it's going to provide the best answer. If you can see there's more visitors coming to that page than the other page, see it's more popular, and the links provide pretty much 80% of that whole SEO power. then it's going to look at all the links that have been linked to your site. So the more the better, the more authoritative the better. So do charity events and all sorts, and just try and be creative. Maybe you've got clients, maybe see if they can put a post on about you, that if they've got public liability with you, so if there can be somewhere that they can put a post about something creative, and then they can link back to your site. So and with it, maybe there's like there's a word that says public liability, and that's linked to what is public liability, and that's gone to your post. But if you're stuck on ideas like that, just feel free to message me, and then we can have a chat. So yeah, basically make the right decision with the right people. I.e., we are here because we know that a lot of web designers, marketing agents are just full of shit, because they just want to just sell for the sake of selling, and they're not as passionate as I am to just help you and drive you forward. It's because all my clients are like my family, so I like to now going down that insurance route, because there's a lot of you that need help, and the more kind of I understand of your pain points, of your objections, and maybe you just don't understand why certain things are needed, then I just want to cover them and learn more. And the more you give me, the more I can provide for you. So yeah, just make sure you don't end up with, if someone could provide more value than me at a better price, go ahead. I'd be so happy I promote them, but no one in the world will, because I'll always provide more value. End of, period. So just make sure you go with trusted people that are going to do a good job, because the thing is, if you don't understand what's going on, then you can't really judge. You can just judge by, oh, that looks great, but if you look behind the hood, I've got no idea what's under the hood of the car. So I have to go to, you go to a dealership that you trust, not some dodgy place where, like I've got no idea about inspecting a car, but just buy it, so I don't need to have to look at the hood, because I trust the company, and I trust if there's anything goes wrong, go to them, that sort of stuff, so make sure you make the right decision with the right people. For example, like SEO companies a long time ago, well, I'll say a long time, like just a few years back, selling services to businesses, hundreds of thousands, like monthly costs of 10 grand a month, 20 grand a month, and getting them up. But they were using certain techniques that Google decided, actually, that's not right, that's cheating. We want everyone to work naturally. We want, because I ideally want the business owners to put the content out, to write the content, to just to use their expertise and just tell the world, because they want you to have. So you're basically you want to create the best book on Google shelf. So Google promotes you and says that is the best book to go if you're to go to and read if you're searching for this kind of topic. And then all those companies that bought these SEO services using black hat techniques have now got to pay 3 times as much to sort it all out. Or most of those businesses who have bought those SEO services, have gone out of business because they've just plummeted off Google charts. So you just got to make sure you're doing the right thing. There's no cheating, not like cross stuff keywords and things like that, obviously, anymore. But there's people that are doing the right thing and just doing, because what is SEO? It's about just writing content, telling people about it, and if it's good content, more people will be interested in it. That's all SEO is. Search engine optimization. If you know what Google wants and provide it to them, and be patient and invest in that time or money, if you're getting somebody else to do it, that's it really. It's as simple as that. There's about 200 other factors, but the main factor is just write the best content, better than anyone. Research the type of content people want to read first, that searching for. Write that content better than anyone, and just make it as long as possible, but not just loads of just block attacks. More of engaging in an engaging way, like for example. in a user kind of friendly, readable way. So like car insurance, the aggregators are fantastic at this. Easily there's over 1,000, 2,000 words content in there, but look, it's arranged in a way where you don't feel like there's just a block of text. It's just around and about, designed well. That's what I mean. Cool. Okay, so that's enough of me. You probably could have read this article about 10 times for this video, but that's what I want. Well, that's what I envision, and it's quite logical as well. Every website's going to have a video on each page in 5-10 years time, definitely 5 years time, or like an assistant or something explaining about the business, explaining about the page, explaining about the content, because people don't really want to read, they just want to consume, they want to watch, they want to connect. It's good to have a video and get into that habit of putting a video at the top of your content, because it's just going to it's more shareable, and it's going to be more engaging, and people are just going to connect and trust you more. It's going to raise your authority and trust level because you're doing something that other people aren't doing yet, because you're forward-thinking, innovative. That's just what people want to notice, and they want to work with those kinds of people and businesses. So yeah, make the right decision. Invest in your digital presence, your brokerage today. And if you want a hand doing that, then just contact us. So head over to hiltonwebdesign.com, get an online quote, and what that will do is we'll get our online meeting into my diary. So I'll find out a little bit more about you, what you want to do, and then I'll provide a quote on us doing all that for you. Fairly straightforward, and I'd love to see you pop up in the diary. Cool. All right. Thanks very much for your attention. And got any questions? We've got a live chat on the website, or you can just message me here straight on LinkedIn. Comment below your thoughts on if you agree, disagree, and what you're struggling with, what you've seen, what you've heard, and then we'll look to use those questions and thoughts onto the next posts and videos. Thanks a lot.